There's much to think about in October, from the World Series, to the changing of the colors of the trees, to all sorts of strange but true holidays, including, and you can check me out on this, these are all real holidays observed in October. World Vegetarian Day on the 1st, not one which I ordinarily observe. Mad Hatter Day on the 6th. World Smile Day on the 7th. International Moment of Frustration Day on the 12th. Be Bald and Be Free Day on the 14th. National Mole Day on the 23rd. And one of my personal favorites, National Candy Corn Day on the 30th. Mixed in are some pretty significant October dates like Rosh Hashanah, Columbus Day, Yom Kippur, Teachers' Day, and Reformation Day. And then there's one other we all know about, October 31st, Halloween. Did you know that Halloween was originally a religious holiday? That's right. It's called All Hallows Eve and is observed the night before All Saints' Day. In Europe, centuries ago, there were church services to remember the dead by name before commending them to God the next day. That's how our dressing up kids like ghosts and goblins got started, with people remembering in prayer and worship the spirits of those whose lives had ended, but whose influence lived on. And what about the tradition of knocking on doors and asking for goodies? That began in ancient England when the poor would knock on doors on All Hallows Eve asking for food. And they would be given soul cakes. In return, the hungry would promise to pray for the souls of the departed loved ones of the families who fed them. October is a busy month, a beautiful month, and also a reflective, contemplative month. I invite you this month to retrieve a bit of the original meaning of All Hallows Eve. Spend some time in October remembering the lives of people who have changed worlds, but whose impact and influence lives on in your life. Remember the lessons they taught you, the laughter they brought you, and the love they gave you. Close your eyes from time to time and try to see their faces and recall how their voices sounded. When you remember something of value they instilled within you, pause and pray a prayer of thanks for that. For every good person who has ever been a blessing to you was a gift God chose to send your way. Saying thanks shows you valued those gifts. And as you remember the life lessons from those special people who helped shape you, think seriously about what you can do in your own life to pass those lessons along to others. In fact, I think it's a great practice to journal about that in October. One night, writing down the name of someone who influenced your life in a positive way, including, of course, what they did that meant so much to you. And then the next night, writing down how you can be a similar influence to others. A friend whose husband died a couple of months ago said to me recently, the love he gave and the life he lived changed everyone who knew him. Death is not big enough to undo that. This is a month for remembering lives well lived and for keeping their impact alive by passing it on to others.